Hello, hello, my green skins, and I am in the wind tunnel today. Feeling a little salty, but D&D. Session got canceled tonight, so I guess I'm gonna play some fantasy games today. Get something to do for today. Don't want to be kind of burned out and not have anything to do, so let's get some fantasy going. Let's play some Champions of Norrath. Oh, shit. I'm a little salty because I worked on something this week, so it's like it's no one's fault, but I'm just mad. I'm not mad at the players. I'm not mad at anybody in particular. I'm mad at the scenario and what happened, and Murphy kicking me in the fucking balls. So I'm generally just salty about the fact that today I just got, burned. I was like, fuck. So who are we playing today? You know what? Let's play a. What do I feel like? We're gonna play a Scaly today. We're going Lizardmen. I haven't played a Lizardman in a while. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's give ourselves some horns. Horn color. Let's make it white. Let's give ourselves some facial horns. Let's make us a very horny man. So clearly we want to focus on making this guy a little more everything. Of course, his intelligence being a high number. And then we're going to want to probably make his strength the second highest with this class. Okay. We are an orc. Yeah, that was fun. The internet decided to die on me, and it's like, fucking... Man, I was mad. And I'm sitting there waiting for the net to come back on, and we're losing valuable time, and I'm like, son of a bitch. And with that going on, the game just completely fucking buried, and like, shit. And it's like, damn it, I was really, really hoping to have some fun today. And all that work.
Welcome, brave soul.
Getting that already,
Your
it's like,
as
a DM, it
battle
sucks.
trumpets sounded as our courageous
I don't know if
knights
it's a bigger
stormed
pet
the plain
peeve,
of war.
like, because I haven't done a
The
real
bodies
life
of
game
our...
in a long
Will
time.
you lend us your heart,
But
your hand,
I've
and
run
your
multiple
sword?
different things.
The deaths of thousands
Online
will be
gaming
avenged
is
by
not the
your
worst
victory.
I've ever played.
If there are potions
If you get a good group, hey, there you go.
arrows to fill your quiver,
But I don't deny certain things can be really problematic, and that's when you're just like, son of a bitch. And I've had that happen a couple times where I'm just like, fuck, and you're screwed, and you're out of the equation, man. I can't remember if this is one where you can. Yeah, I think you can. Can you load? Yeah. Can you load character options? I can't remember if you can switch character in this one. Oh, we gotta turn blood on, and I'm gonna turn the sound. I'm gonna tell her to turn the music off a little bit. And that brightness is going way the fuck up. I remember this game had really shitty brightness. Okay. No. Guess we're saving those. Hello, Mark Marker. Yeah, session went belly up thanks to the internet dying right before we're gonna start a game. So I lost the session today. So I'm gonna just run some fantasy stuff. So we are playing some champions in Norrath. Getting that top tier fantasy in. Man, I'm pissed off though. Like, fuck. And again, I'm not mad at my players. I'm just mad at the scenario at hand. It's like to lose the internet like this. It's like, well, fuck. We're gonna play till 8, and then the game just saying, and everyone's like, well, we already canceled. It's like, shit. The big pain in the ass of playing internet D&D, man. That's the biggest problem. Hello, I saw you. Sup? Yeah, just explaining what's going on. And yeah, I'm a little miffed. See, this game is a little better than the my favorite game, Dark Alliance, because there's certain things this game does, like a check space. They actually have a checkpoint. You can actually put checkpoints in your game. You don't have to save every 5 seconds, which is really useful. Yeah. I'm mad at your players. Why are you mad at my players? Like, there's nothing to be mad about. Yeah, I know you're just trolling, but... Well, I even went out of my way to get, we might have got I was talking to someone about getting some internet, like, to lend me their Wi-Fi for a bit, like... That's what irks me. I was like, gonna get someone to get some internet for me. Why not? Yeah, I get that feeling. No, I'm not mad at nobody today. I'm just mad at I'm mad at this bullshit that cut off my internet for fucking 4 hours. Like, killed my internet time. Really fucking annoyed by that, actually. Because we were doing good. We had a good chance to get something off the ground, and no, of course not. Now I don't got anything off the ground. Thanks, internet. There. We got a block. We got our healing up and running. And we get going. Oh yeah. Dude, I hate that card game for that. I can't read shit. I hate that card game for that. Like, I think it's a great card game. It looks like a really cool card game, but I can't read it at all. The print is white on a fucking gray surface. How the fuck do you read that? And it's super small print because they're fucking annoying it. They're taking the Asian print. So instead of doing what the Japanese print, which would be fundamentally bigger, they small print it so you could barely see. I need a fucking stethoscope. Like not a stethoscope, magnifying glass stethoscope. What the fuck am I thinking to read that?
Welcome to the plane of war, champion of Viriona V. Tell me, what riches does the servant of Tunare offer? The Prince of Hate smiles upon those who share his strength and wisdom.
Yeah, I'll join you.
You are truly brave to forsake your matron and join. Excellent.
Let's join the evil side. I'm betraying Fiona. I'm now opening up the evil side. Whoa. I'm being a bastard. How do I get the map again? I can't remember how to do map. Okay, we got a poison shard. Let's make the poison boat level 2, and then we get the flies. We get some interesting fun with that. Alright, let's go. Yeah, but that's one of the main reasons I hate not playing in like playing in real life is just not having the funs of the pros of playing online versus the pros of playing in real life. Pro of playing online, you can do it in your underwear. Pro, you can like make your own food, get your own stuff. Well, you're welcome to come over and play the play that Star Wars game. I'll play that with you any day of the week. I can still read the prompt on that shit. That actually looks like a balanced game, and I'm interested to see if you pick up that Gundam game. That's gonna be if you pick up that Gundam game, give me a heads up. I'll actually play that with you. That card game looks really good. Oh, there's the map. The L3s and R3s. Couldn't remember where the map was for this one. Or 13. Yeah. So pros playing off online, you know, the players can, you can get players from almost anywhere in the world, which is really cool. Let's see. I can't think of much because I'm a little salty. You never know who you're gonna get. The fun of like playing in your underwear or making your own food or doing your own thing is kind of fun. Negatives of playing online. Well, running a session online. One of the big negatives for a session online is you're gonna have this. Something will happen and the internet will go off. Players might lose interest in your game, which is a really bad thing. That happens online games a lot, more than I'd care to admit. It's worse than playing in. It's not as bad as playing in arena games, like playing at a convention, because convention gaming is, oh yeah, you gotta watch out for that shit. That happens a lot with convention games. Like you'll run one day and you're like, hey, you're gonna hope you get your players. Nope, they never show up again. They never show up to your table again. That happens way too fucking much. Like that is actually because I've ran convention games and it's just like they're one and done, and you're guaranteed a one and done. So don't guarantee like even if you find a really good group at the convention, I find that never fucking works. So convention games can really suck. So I think that's the worst D&D gaming that you can have is convention games. Like, it's okay with card games. Conventions and card games is good, but convention D&Ding, I don't know. I always say those are the worst. In real-life Dungeons & Dragons, the pros, well, you're playing with people, less distracted players. You never have to worry about them doing something like, oh, well, I'm playing this, or I'm doing this on the side. It's like, well, no, I want you to come fucking play. Stop being a dink. I don't know if she'll attack me. I've never gone evil in this game in a long time, so I don't know what's going to happen here.
Welcome, my champion.
Ooh, I got an axe. I'm going to sell some pants. I'm going to sell that shield. Gonna sell some pants, and there we go. So let's go back to buy. I don't need throwing axes right now, but I do need more healing potion. Yeah, we gotta get you to come play. I gotta get you to come over and play that game again. That Star Wars game was fun. You make some more decks. Give me a heads up. I'll come. I'll play. I can always come over and play at your house one of these days. Mm. Ah, shit. Spilt a little soda. No big deal. So determining on how you build your stats will build a separate character. This isn't as flushed out as Diablo builds are. Like, Diablo 2 builds especially are really flushed out. But this game can get really kind of flushed. Okay. We're definitely going to want more in my slashing. I will admit, I do like the fact you can change the size perspective in this game. Yeah, if you're still listening, my friend, give me a heads up when you want to play. And I got nothing going this week. Like, I have the benefit of taking my phone with me everywhere I need to go. Hello, welcome to the session. Welcome to the fantasy game. This is something I'm going to do whenever I don't have D&D. I'm just going to hit a live stream. So today D&D kind of fell through because my internet was dead for quite a while. And so we kind of just had to cancel. Well, they kind of canceled. I was like, shit. So the online game died today, so tomorrow I'll have to run stuff. I'm just a little mad because I worked on something today, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep it in the game now. I think it might have been a bad idea to put it in there, because it's like, how are they going to... You know what, it might have been a stupid idea anyway, so I'm kind of like, I'm mad at myself a little bit. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, ah, shit, that might have been really dumb. I should just throw that out now. So I'm going to debate about throwing something out I worked on. Because they can't exactly, you know, they're playing police officers now, so they can't exactly use what I was going to give them. But my thought process, I had an interesting thought process to it. And I don't know, I might still keep it in, but at this point I'm almost 100% sure it's going in the garbage. Which sucks, because that was a lot of work. That was annoying to get that off the ground again, to get it working. I hate working on something and then having to destroy it. Oh well. So today became decided to run on a live stream. Try to get those numbers up. Get those subs up, boys. Yeah. Hoping that sooner or later I can actually start looking at getting higher numbers. We want to get up there, just like everybody else. And I decided to play a game that most people don't even know exists, which is the Champions of Norrath game. The Return to Arms is the game I'm playing. I'm playing the second game, the Champions, because the second game has more monsters and more interesting things in it. This is a little bit more of an interesting game, so I decided to play the one that has a more unique idea, has a bunch of different side stuff. Oh, well, I've done some storyboard work for people. You do not know how much work I've done for these guys, and these guys just never fucking contact me again. Or they don't tell me what's going on, and then they just vanish. It's like, I've wrote entire scripts for people, and side stories, and like, fleshed out their world, and then I never fucking hear from them anymore. And it's so fucking annoying to do that type of work, and just nothing happens. And you're just like, well, that was fucking a waste of energy. Thanks. It's a kick in the balls when it happens. It really, really does kind of suck when it happens. You're just thinking to yourself, fuck, all that work for nothing. I've done that with D&D too. I've had more than one occasion where I've had a session just fall through, like completely and utterly. I have had those days as well. There's a game world called I had a game world called Kestra, and Kestra, I worked on that for 6 years. No, it's not. It's not their fault. The my internet had completely died. I don't blame them for this bullshit. I blame the cable company for this bullshit. Like, they were there for the game. I'm just like, there's nothing you can do about it. But no, Kestra, I completely blame the players for Kestra. The death of Kestra, to me, really hurt. Like, I mean, I spent 2 months working on Kestra, preparing Kestra, getting Kestra off the ground, setting Kestra up, and it was my complete dark barbarian setting. It was all going to be dark worlds. There's no super tech. Magic was limited to very small mages and stuff, and very spectral magic stuff. And it was a lot of work. And to have Kestra just die like that, oh, holy fuck was I mad. I remember just being really angry. Like, I actually was fucking... I was shouting at a couple of the players over that one. That one actually made me angry enough that I was actually really angry. Kestra is a sad thing for me. I'll never forget Kestra. Kestra is just like, that really makes me angry in a lot of ways, because it also started my, I had a for a long time, some players just have no interest in playing the game, and they'll lose interest really quick. And I had a certain rule about that. I actually had a no female players rule because of that for a while, because it was just, at the time, we would have these players show up and play. They'd play for a week, and then they'd never show up again. So we had that where you get like 1 or 2 sessions and then they disappear. So I got that Kestra's a part of that story arc. I actually got that. I actually brought that rule up for a while. I meant, if you got players that are willing to put the effort in, okay, no problem, let's go. If you don't care to come show up and play, fuck off. I don't want you here. Go away. But I haven't had that happen that much. That doesn't happen often. Like, we've had players, at least if we can get 2 weeks out of you, at least I'm a little more satisfied. But back then, when I worked on Kestra, I was really fucking angry. Kestra is one of my biggest disappointments. I still have some work from it too. I worked on Kestra a couple years ago, and I did a little more work on Kestra because I thought, you know what, maybe I'll make it a fantasy setting, like make it an actual, like, create something for it and do a little more to it. But no, the setting just kind of died, and it was super grim dark. Like, they wanted this grim dark, evil setting where the characters were, it was this horror setting type of thing. And that was the game plan with Kestra. Like, to get magic and stuff, you had to cut off limbs and put limbs of monsters on your body to cast spells and shit. Like, it was really dark to cast, like, certain things. It was very, fuck, that was a lot of work. Working on I did a complete overhaul of the magic system for D&D. That one. Fuck that. Oh, well, it happens. Luckily, I hit a checkpoint, so we're fine. Yeah, Kestra burned. Kestra was one of those burned. I felt really burned after that. Oh, it is a lot of work. It's a hard. Running something as a DM sucks. That's why a lot of players, like, sometimes you're really upset. Like, sometimes it's like, fuck, you put like 9 hours into something, and you're like, fuck, now you just, the work's over. It's like, Yeah, Kestra was one of those really bad moments and stuff. Oh man, that was a lot of work. Oh shit. No, that thing hurts. Well, that's a freight train waiting to hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, do not fight. Do not take that on full force. That thing can kick your teeth in. Yeah, I was really sad about that. I was really sad about Kestra. Run away! Run away! Run away! What a world! What a world! What a world! You can't win the good way. Win the bad way. Oh, cracked long staff. It does a little more damage. What? That killed it? Boo? What the hell? Well, it's the same thing with artwork. Like a lot of artists, like people understand. Like when you work on it as an artist, like it's the same thing with drawing or anything else, man. You put that effort into it, it really sucks. It's a great hobby, though. It's a fun. Like I wouldn't trade running that, and I really do enjoy the group. But yeah, no, I'm salty tonight. I think we got a good group right now. I think I got a very stable group. But fuck, that makes me mad that we didn't get the session done. See, without spoiling too much to the rule, well, I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this from the table. I think the only one who would watch it is Arus, and I think Arus is off doing something else. I could probably get away with spoiling a little bit. I had an idea for an item that, unfortunately, they would have to allocate other players to use it. So that was the game plan. And so I wanted the players to have to, make a choice. Well, you're going to have to get other people to do this. Well, then they can bring in other player characters to do that. Allowing their other characters to be part of the game.
Welcome, my champion.
So that was the game plan right now. Okay. See what we got for gear here for little lizard man. $29 versus 29. We're gonna take 29. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We got ourselves our gear. A little more outfit, a little bit more powerful.
Welcome,
That
my
works for me.
champion.
Any good axes here? Well, the throwing stars would be useful. Buy some throwing stars. Any good axe? Have a good axe I can buy. Well, do you have a cheap axe I could buy? Do you have any axe I could buy? Oh, no, you have nothing I can buy. Dang it. I could buy armor, but I don't really need it. No. I guess it's healing item. Fly. Oh, on the healing items. Get those magic items. Yeah, so that's the fun today. So today was no game. So from now on, I'm going to be running a live stream whenever I'm not. Want to make sure to have something to do when I'm not on my side here. So I do like the fact that this game actually forces you in a lot of ways to do stuff that you wouldn't do in a normal game. Like, this game will force your ass to do what I'm doing right now. I kind of like that this game actually makes you do this. Like, I can't play around with these guys. I have to be smart. I have to operate on, like, using weapons and setting up gear and shit. Let's see here. Do I want to add drowsy? Level 8, eh? Level 3. Oh, let's add more damage to my poise and bolt right now, because I want to be able to hit that off more. Can't believe that. Power goes out. What luck, you know, you do all that work and the power fucking goes, and your internet, your Wi-Fi dies for fucking 2 hours. That's just, like, fuck off, you know? And, like, this wasn't a small outage. This was, like, a pretty large outage from when I was talking to the guy at the service. Like, I'm thinking to myself, son of a bitch. All that work, like, all that planning, everything's ready to go. You're setting up the character, you're setting up your gear, you're getting the treasure out. It's like, fuck, it's all gone. Fuck, that made me mad. We always got next week, but you know, it just sucks. It's the reason I don't play. It's one of the main reasons I don't play card games anymore. That it's like, well, if I can't play with more than one person, that's kind of annoying, and I want to play with multiple people. You know, like playing a card game with one person can be fun, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind having more people. Like, it's good to have a tournament, play with like 6 or 7 people. Ah, shit. Stay dead. Get down. Yeah, so this is the, I'm playing the evil route, because what the hell? Might as well try the evil route. And yeah, you do need your backup range weapons. Like, I know, I remember very clearly from this game that this game you do need backups. Make damn sure to have backups. When I start getting equipment that I can set on my character, that'll be a lot more. Attack bonus 14, 13. Attack bonus 14. A little extra hit with my pip. Especially the range, like certain classes that you have to have ranged weapons. But I remember this game, everyone, you better carry a secondary. You don't have to in Dark Alliance. I find Dark Alliance, you can get away with just using your primary weapons. Dark Alliance 2, sorry, my bad. Dark Alliance 1, you can get away, you can't get away with that because of the Arcane Archer. He is going to make your life miserable if you do not have a secondary weapon. But this game, it's like, yeah, no, you can have a secondary weapon. You can switch out. And hey, I don't mind that the good guys are so good, even though I have now joined the evil side, and I'm now a bad guy. The game's still like, hey, come here, my champion. You want to buy something, right? It's like, yes, I want to buy something.
Welcome, my champion.
Let's sell the hammer. Let's sell that. Anything I can sell over here? Yep, sell that. No shurikens. Shurikens. I need some shurikens. Damn it, no shurikens. Damn you. You got a throwing axe at least, maybe?
Welcome, my champ.
You got some throwing axes. Throwing axe. Yeah, you got throwing axes. Just in my bar. Okay, thank goodness. At least I got something. Well, I like the idea of that you had to, like, there were certain things you had to do if you wanted to use magic. You had to have, like, your spell book was actually you. You were the spell book. Kind of like the idea of carving the magic into your flesh. I thought that was a cool idea, and at the time, I remember the players really wanted something unique and different, so this was unique and different. Oh shit. That don't look good. Wow. Wow. Kiting. On the kiting of the game. Must kite the wall. Run from the big monster. Run from the big monster, because he's gonna kick your teeth in. Yeah, like the combat is like that too, so you have to be like if I try taking these on toe by toe, these things are gonna, like, these monsters are gonna kick my butt. So it's good to be smart about it and fight them at, like, get prepared and fight them like this way, tack them off the towers, fight them on their side. You gotta be cheap as fuck in this game, just because this game does not fucking care. If you're not cheap, this game will kick your teeth in. Like, these guys are going to keep on firing their bows at me regardless of what happens. Like, they're going to keep shooting. So it's like, well, Jesus fuck, you know, they get to make free pot shots on you, and you can't get pot shots off them. So yeah, it's not worth it. You got to be able to hit them too, just as much as they're hitting you. Gotta play smart. That's how it is. Shop smart. Shop S smart. Yeah, there's certain games that'll let you do. JRPGs will do that to you. Yeah, I'm not going to let you kind of get down off that. Thank you very much. I can't remember what the jump button was. Nope. That's guard, that's weapon switch. Nope, that's your secondary primary. I don't remember how to climb up there, because you got to climb up here, and I don't remember how to do that. This game doesn't have a jump function. I remember that. At least I don't think it does. No, it doesn't have a jump function. So yeah, I'm supposed to go here then. Oh, right. No, you don't.
Out of mana. Out of mana. Out of mana. Out of mana.
Oh, bronze blade. I wonder what that blade stat is. Have to look at it in a sec. Oh, we got some more shurikens. Bronze Light Morning Star is a little bit better. Wait. That's actually better, but the range is shit. I also think this game, unless you have certain characters, this game won't do what the other game does, where it'll give you characters regardless. It's like, well, that doesn't really help me. I want to be able to get to certain things. But I do like the fact that this game will take pot shots off you off rooftops and shit. That is kind of interesting. Definitely another hidden gem on the PlayStation that most people don't know about. Because most people will play the JRPG. And I'm all about playing stuff people haven't seen before if I can get it. See, killing him, like, now he's dead, I can get some more gear, get some more ammo. Look, I got all that good stuff just by killing this bastard before he had a chance to kill me. And now I got myself set up better because I planned ahead. Planning ahead in some of these games is definitely worth it. Also, I remember you can kind of... If I remember, this might have the character auto-load, if I remember correctly. This is the game that can do that. If you can character auto-load, then that really makes this game a different beast, because you can do what I do in Diablo, where I cheese the system. Okay. Like, if you watch my Diablo 1 playthroughs, you understand that I like to... I will restart the game. I have no qualms on saying, hey, let's restart, let's reload my character, build him up stronger so he can go back through this dungeon a little tougher than he was before. And I think you can do that in this one too. Which is kind of helpful. Oh, I'm going to get my butt kicked.
Out of mana.
Yeah, that poison blast of his is, or acid blast, is just really, really devastating if you use it right. My only gripe is that they purposely switched the LR buttons to instead of the other game that's loosely like this, they switched that, and that really gets annoying. That's really a pain in the ass because I keep on pressing heal button. It doesn't heal. All right, washroom break. We'll be right back, boys and girls. Let's check the AC. I smell pizza. Not fair. Not fair at all. Boo. I hate that. It's like I could smell the big old pizza. Like that smells like a pepperoni pizza. You know when you're hungry when. Yeah, Morrowind's a good Morrowind. That's part of the mechanics of Morrowind. If you don't use that, you're going to be in trouble. Well, no, some games have those mechanics, and they're like some people don't like doing that. Like I hear people all the time, "Oh, I could beat Diablo in one go." It's like, yeah, that's great, but like you're not going to get everything in Diablo. You're going to kind of miss out on stuff. I've always kind of I don't turn my nose down to it. I think both are valid play types. It's kind of how I look at it. Yeah, like it all depends on how you want to play. It's like there's a difference between min-maxing, and this is why I agree with some people who like different stories. But it's the same as grinding because the monsters you can't grind like like some JRPGs. You can't sit there and fight the monsters over and over and over again and stay in this area and just keep unlimitedly plowing into these monsters. The game won't allow you to do that. So you're going to be de-leveled because the game's designed for you to play in multiple playthroughs with different people. When that's the fact, like, well then, there's no reason for you to not, take advantage of it, especially if you're playing solo. Just kind of how it works, you can manipulate stuff and grind, or you can like be smart about it, play, operate the game on a different way. Some people like a linear story where you go through it and that's it, like reading a book. I like it when I can have fun and I can manipulate the game and play a little bit. I don't believe in a complete manipulation, but I do believe in you know, enjoying the story and trying to get into the story and seeing what the game has to involve. Uh-oh, we got a boss. I saw a boss pop up. Yes, it's like difficulty levels in games. I've had players complain that some games are either too hard or not hard enough, and it's like, well, what do you want with your game when you're playing? Are you playing the game to do more, or are you playing the game to do less? What is your play style? How do you plan on doing this? Came close there. I can't remember if this is the game that lets you do that, though. Oh, we got a boss monster.
Out of mana. Out of mana. Out of mana.
I like that the hammer actually slows you for a second, too. Oh, and he knocks away your weapons, too. That's not fun. Uncool, man. Uncool. Yeah, he actually knocks your weapon away, too. This guy's a bastard. Woo, he's a prick. Oh, get back here, third. Oh, is his pathfinding got? Yeah, he did. He pathfinded out.
Out of mana.
Oh, I'm using that gate. Yeah, you can cheat stuff a little bit in this game. Not too much, but you can cheat the stuff a little bit.
Welcome, my champion.
Eh. Oh, that fan feels good, though, today. Okay, any good weapons here? Shit, can't afford any of it. Boo! Boo game! Boo! Alright, oh, healing and mana. Okay, let's go. Gate back. Yeah, we're probably going to play for another like 10, 20 minutes tops, and then I'm going to go set up for the rest of the day, get my stuff done. Got ya. Nice try. Level 6. We win. Oh yeah, I'm going to use that higher dex. And let's make my... you know what? I've been running into a lot of blunt weapons. Let's make my blunt weapons a little higher. So we've almost opened all the evil path in the game. And we fought a boss monster, or a sub-boss monster. I don't think that's a boss monster. If I remember correctly, the boss monster in this game's a bastard. For this, at least this stage, he's a bastard. And when you play him like later on, he's a lot easier. I think you can load a new character. I'm gonna look and see if you can reload later, but not right now. We got another half hour to go, so we're gonna enjoy this first. Ow. Whew, another healing potion. That's useful to have. Are you kidding me? None of these fucking rolls.
Out of mana.
You know when I'm getting frustrated when I'm just like, charge! There, die. Okay, I think I'm down to 1 axe. So I'm gonna have to switch to the... Yeah, oh, I'm out of axes. Okay, switch to shuriken. Reinforced rod. Yeah, let's go reinforced rod and shuriken. Okay, that works. So, yeah, no, that's a game plan on my end, is getting stuff done for this and playing this. This will probably be, if another D&D session gets killed out, I'll probably just jump to an online thing then. Whew, it came close. Every time I see one of those, I'm just like, grrr, I know I'm wasting. I gotta pay the tax. Gotta pay the tax. The potion tax. Gotta pay that potion tax. There we go. All doors have been released. We are open the gate. You know, I haven't played the OG EverQuest in forever. I remember it being a game that back in the day was a bastard to play. Like I remember it being I also remember it being very at the time computer heavy. Well, at least for me at the time. But this one was so easy to get into. I suggest this to most people now. Like if they want to play EverQuest, this is the game you play. It's just way easier. It's not as annoying as the original. You can do more stuff. Yeah, this is the game to play. If you're gonna play EverQuest, play these games. These games are a lot easier. I do need to get more skills added on the character, but right now I'm just playing different playthrough. But like I said, there are a couple ways you can build this to build your characters, and there's like 2 different builds usually. I think if I remember correctly. You're not going to have everything build. That's because you'll have a shitty character if you build your character with everything. I'm not entering the arena, not yet anyway. I'm going to see what's over here first. Then I'll enter the arena. Checkpoint. Yeah, unlocked everything. I would say the Neverwinter games. I'm not a fan of the Neverwinter games. I got friends who love those games and say they're like the best games they've ever played. I really don't like them. I find them kind of annoying. That may be because I play them solo, and playing a game solo is probably a bad idea. Yeah, here we go, arena fight. My character might die here. Yep. Dead. The arena killed you. Yep. I don't know if I have enough. I'm gonna have to look at my character's equipment list, actually. Oh, I can't gate from here. What do I got in gear? I got a couple things I can sell, but I don't know if they'll give me enough potions to win this fight. Ooh, that was some lag.
Out of mana. Out of mana.
Yeah, man, go down. And we're dead again. See, this is where the champions in NORAD gets a little annoying. We are at a point now where you should have like 4 people playing with you, and you should be online. So this is where the game would be like, hey, this is designed for that online play. So that's where you get into the moment where you're like, shit, I can't do anything because I'm offline. That's where I'd probably have to. Let's see. Have to see if I can restart it. But that's why I say this is why I say champions. That's my biggest problem with champions in NORAD. Is that you're going to have to inevitably restart.
Welcome, my champion.
I can't remember if you can end the mission. And I'm gonna have to check now. Does that mean that now that I've ended this mission, do I enter the gateway? Yes, I think yeah. So now I have to restart that whole mission. So I am restarting the whole dungeon all over again. Yeah, if I'm right, this should give me another dungeon where I'm actually no, is everything dead? Oh, everything's dead and found out. Shit. So yeah, no, I'm kind of stuck. I'm underpowered and underranked. So let's exit game. Let's see what happens if I can restart. I restart my existing character. Import. Yes, you can import. There we go. Now my character's back in the game. We can restart. And now I get the extra added of what I had on the previous game, and now I'm level 6. So I get a little more tougher every time. If I was playing with a group of players, this would be a different beast. But because I'm not playing with a group of players, you are you are forced into doing this every once in a while, unfortunately. I'll have to figure this out because I know PSX2 has couch co-op, but it has couch co-op where I could connect it to somebody else in another that has this game. I'll have to figure out how to do that because you can run that. Let you build up more supplies by doing this too. So I'm probably going to do this a couple times anyway on the side. But like when I end the stream, I'll probably set up for something else. For that. It's similar to Diablo. I'll set up to where I'm at and where I need to be, and then I'll be like, okay, here's what happened, guys. Here's what the game plan is, and continue from there. I still think that's good gameplay to watch someone restart and have to restart the whole stage all over again. That's rather not do that.
You must take...
Yeah, I think I think it wasn't Diablo. Is Boulder's Gate did that too. You did have to restart at least once if you were playing with other people. If you're couch co-oping, that's a different beast. Alright, so back to what we were talking. Yeah, couch co-op is something I'd love to go back to doing with this game, but this game definitely has issues. What other game was notorious for that? I remember someone said Torchlight was bad for that. Well, I haven't played Torchlight all the way through. I have it on the console, on the computer, so the beast can run it. So maybe I'll have to run that on the side and see how that feels. It's one of those side things. I got kind of caught up in what I was playing here. I don't want silence while I play a video game. We don't want people talking, doing stuff, saying stuff on the side. Yeah, I've been doing a little grinding in Way of the Samurai 2, so, or Way of the Samurai 1, so we're pretty much ready for some fun in that one. And I'll have a Way of the Samurai game coming up sometime in the next couple days. And I'll play this the next time we have a canceled D&D session. My Sundays are free. The schedule for the live stream is all over the place. I kind of just run when I can. This ain't a full-time job, so, you know, although I kind of treat it a little bit like one. You know, the one thing this game has that Boulder's Gate has that's a little better is, one, Boulder's Gate has that jump. That jump is so fucking useful. What Boulder's Gate doesn't have in the Dark Alliance games don't have is that there's a couple cutscenes that are completely fucking fragged. You cannot finish them or do anything with them once they. You gotta let them pass through. If you don't, your game will crash. I've had that happen a couple times. So yeah, that's the only other big thing that this game has the other game doesn't, which I'd really wish it did. I'm pretty certain this doesn't have a jump function. You can cheese the jump function if I remember correctly. I'm actually surprised Snowblind. I don't think Snowblind worked on the Dark Alliance games, but for some reason this game plays so similar to Dark Alliance. It's kind of crazy how well this game plays over the other ones. It's almost exact same in some ways. Even the whole wheel button thing, except for you don't get the switch through weapons, and they have you have two magic spell castings instead of one, and then you can cycle. So yeah, there's a lot in this game that actually does add to it. We're almost there. So I also probably will put the original champions on here as well, just to have both games. But yeah, this game is definitely a couch co-op awesome game. Like, this game is so fun couch co-op. There. Whew. That came close. Yeah, I'm not letting you constantly heal your little droogs there. Thank you very much, but no. Did this crash again? I've had that happen a couple times today. Is it crash again? No, we're good. All right. We're almost at the main gate. Back to where we were before. But this time we have way more cash, way more equipment, and a little higher. And we're almost at level 7, which means we're a little more beefy, which is always good to have. Ow! I just ran through the fire like a dumbass. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I think I'll end it here tonight, just to have get a rough taste on this game. What do you guys think? Do you like Champions, Norrath? Did you, was this a hidden gem? Leave a comment in the description if you, in the comments, or leave a comment in the description. Leave a comment in the comments if you want to actually see, talk about this game. Because this was a surprisingly fun game. I've also heard people still play this online. Like, there's a community that still plays online.
Welcome, my champion.
Which is kind of neat, and I never thought that would be that'd be a thing. That, like, I was like, wow, they actually still play this? Huh? Crazy. But according to one of my buddies, yeah, no, they still play this game. And that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of neat that something that's been around for this long is still kicking around. I keep that exploding potion. You never know. So I'd like to thank everybody who enjoyed me playing this. And yeah, if you get a chance, play this game. This game's actually quite good. It doesn't exist. Like, this is one of those things. I don't know why GOG has not made this a game. As always, we have a community. We like people supporting. Support Arus218, LCX, Mitch McMattick, and LDP. I can't say it. LDP. For some reason, I'm having a speech impediment. We also have a Patreon. If you want to put a couple extra shekels my way and help out, get me so I can get an editor, I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to see you guys next time on Orc War Chief Reviews, and may not see me next Sunday, but who knows? Who knows what happens in this while we're the internet.